Hello and welcome to this latest video update for the TR European Growth Trust. I'm delighted to be joined by the fund manager, Ollie Beckett. Ollie, thank you very much for joining me today. Now, first off, it looks like you've been increasing the number of stocks within the portfolio. You've come up from about 135 at the end of January to more than 140 as we speak today. So what can you tell us about some of those new names and why are they in the portfolio?
Sure. I mean, we're not going to add any more names to the portfolio, probably be the first thing. But recently we have added a couple of IPOs. One is Medacta, which is in orthopedics, bringing new techniques and new technologies to the orthopedic area. And also Karnov, a Scandinavian company, which is providing information for the legal profession. We've also ramped up a position in a Spanish company called Almiral, which does drugs for dermatology, so treatment of things like psoriasis, which is a big growth market. And I think another name we added was AIDAS, which is a Spanish house builder. So yeah, we've added a few names, fairly defensive names to be honest, but with interesting growth profiles.
There's some interesting names in there and some that we definitely won't have heard of before. So what's your process for identifying companies with good growth prospects? Are you sort of going by some long-term trends that help your decision making? How does it work?
Look, I don't think we've got any great sort of rocket science up our sleeve. I mean, a lot of the sort of growth trends all of us will see every day in our life. So you all see it. What we've got to be careful is not getting sort of lured into sort of investment banking hype or overpaying for things. I mean, at the moment, I'd say a lot of people are overpaying for sort of thematic investing. Hey, this is a really cool growth theme, and overpaying. So there are a number of growth themes out there, whether it's in environment, whether it's in gaming. It's a question of paying the right price for these stocks.
Okay, now Europe doesn't get a lot of positive coverage and it's not particularly popular with investors. But there must be some exciting things happening on the continent that investors would be interested in. So what can you tell us about Europe and perhaps some of the more interesting, exciting stuff that's going on there?
Okay, first and foremost, I'd say people have almost become bizarrely negative about Europe. Look, there are some decent companies out there across the whole continent. Maybe things to point to would be the gaming sector in Sweden, which is now the sort of centre of gaming in Europe. Other areas, you look to Amsterdam, it's a city doing very well. Actually partly because of Brexit, it's come out of it very strongly. Also, there's companies in Europe which have exposure to the UK which look really cheap. DFDS, Cross-Channel Ferry, Nobia, the kitchen manufacturer which owns the Magnet brand and supplies Travis Perkins, i.e. Wix. You know, there's a lot of very good companies, so people are far too quick to dismiss continental Europe.